Here's one for you. I think that help action is the most underrated action when it comes to D&D and being in the gym. The help action grants the other person who's doing the actual thing advantage on a skill check, on a dice roll, whatever it is. And so you essentially more than double your chances of success. You double your chances of getting a critical hit, but also importantly, you get to discard the low roll. So your chances of being successful, whether you're trying to lift a stone, persuade a town guard, hit a monster, are improved significantly. And the same happens in the gym. You know, if you've got a spotter, if you've got a good training partner, if you've got a good coach who can help you with your technique, who can give you confidence, who can give you feedback, it just over time means you're more likely to succeed. You're more likely to go for that extra repetition. You're more likely to have better technique. You're more likely, when you've got that accountability in place, to show up in the first place. And what happens then is you just stack more wins. If you roll with advantage more frequently than not, then you stack those hits, you stack those wins on top of each other, you gain momentum, you feel good about the game, you'll keep playing Dungeons and Dragons. If you've got the help action in the gym, a friend, a training partner, a coach, someone to help you out, you are more likely to stack those wins, you're more likely to keep going, and at the end of the day, that's kind of one of the key things. You have to just keep showing up again and again and again. So don't sleep on the help action when it comes to D&D. Like so many people, I find, I say so many people, in my experience over the years of running games, people will sometimes be unsure what the best action is, and they might do a little spell, they might move around. The dodge action isn't a bad one, but I think more often than not, the help action is something that makes such a big difference. But here's the kicker about it. When it comes to D&D, the help action itself is an unselfish action, because you are spending your turn making sure that someone else's turn can be more impactful. And that can be a tricky thing to wrap your head around when you've been reading books, playing video games, watching films where you want to be the main character, but all of a sudden you're in a game where you are rewarded for doing an unselfish thing. So that's something else to consider. A bit of a tangent there.